Welcome to your weekly market update, where as usual, we talk about everything mortgage real estate related. We have a lot of great information to talk about, so let's jump right in it. First off, Black Knight reported last week that home prices rose 0.5% in March, and then in February, they reported a 0.4% increase. Home prices have clearly reached an inflection point and are back on the rise once again. So we had Case-Shiller, FHFA, CoreLogic, and also Zillow Home Valuation Index all showing similar increases. It's not just coming from one data source. With the continued low inventory and high buyer demand, home prices will continue to stay strong in the coming months. So let's keep a close eye on it, get you under contract as quickly as possible to avoid any more price increase. As for mortgages and inflation, last week the Federal Reserve increased the Fed fund rate by 25 basis points or 0.25%. This is very little to no effect on long-term bonds like mortgages. It does affect directly short-term loans like home equity lines of credit, car loans, credit cards, etc. It also affects the banking system and tightens credit standards. This tightening has a slowdown effect on the economy and another contributor to a recession, which is good for interest rates. So last week, the BLS, which is the Bureau of Labor Statistics, reported that 253,000 jobs were created in April, which was stronger than the 180,000 that was expected. Now, there was some revisions from previous months, so there was 140,000 negative revision for February and March. Hiring is continuing to slow, so we should get weaker numbers in the coming months, which will help interest rates. Now, the big report that came out today, the April Consumer Price Index report, showed that overall inflation increased by 0.37%, which was a little bit beneath expectations. Year over year inflation decreased from 5% to 4.9%, which was lower than the 5% expected. So better than expected is always good for mortgages. Inflation has declined sharply from the 9.1% at its peak and has continued to progress every single month since its peak. This summer, we will expect favorable rates as we expect inflation to show more progress. We see the economy slowing down and the job market showing weakness, which are all recessionary signals, which is good for interest rates. As for mortgage applications are up 5% from last week. They're still down 32% from year over year. So still need more activity. If we had more inflation, I'm sure we would have more applications out there. Interest rates remain about flat from last week to this week at around 6.5% on a national average. Again, this is just an average, so you got to definitely check with me when it comes to where rates are. They are continuing to improve, and they are improving today. So keep in mind that if rates drop considerably in the coming months, and we don't get that bump in inventory that we need, we could see even more competition in this market. So let's get you under contract as soon as possible to avoid that in the future. Call me if you have any questions. You can reach me at 847-942-1497. Make it a great day.